Hey guys, we're so glad you could join us today. Hey,
On Dolores Island.
Dola Island.
Dola Island.
Kumulama, season 4. Kumulama, season 4. Oh, yes, it's season 4. Oh, yes, it's season 4. Season 4. Season 4.
Four.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can go ahead and start then.
Yeah, we're trained on them. Maybe check it just to make sure.
Bruise on my elbow.
Okay, so you guys riding into town.
But before that, I'm like, you promise. Give me my horse back.
I'll give it back.
Give it back to me now.
Goral.
And I pout all the way back to town.
That's fine, as long as you do it quietly.
Don't talk.
You all ride back into town. At this point, most of the fire is either burnt out because there's nothing left to burn, or people have resorted to getting water out of a well
Or peas on some of the.
and getting the fire out. Some stuff's still smoldering. There's a little bit of smoke going on in the air, but now that you've got it, the daylight and lack of smoke clouding your vision, you can see that the village has just been devastated.
Devastated. There's barely anything left.
People are all just crowded in the square crying, holding each other, reassuring each other. Though when you come through the south gate, you miss it going out. But as you come back in, you see Amir, the female fighter that trained you on the boat.
The butter knife, yeah.
Oh, hey! I still suck with that thing.
It's okay. You'll get better. She's
glides, Goral.
walking from the south end of town towards the square, and you guys arrive there.
Where are
And-
you coming from?
And she kind of points behind her, and you just see like 6 or 7 dead fighters from the.
Oh, dang.
Find anything on them?
Done.
No, surprisingly not. They're empty pocketed.
Give her a wink.
It's like,
It's like a persuasive wink. Like, what?
And I was like, oh.
Oh, I gotcha. They did.
And then she yawns.
Yeah, she's like, it's been a long night. And I think we're all kind of feeling it at this point because we're up for a good 24 plus hours. Pretty much
Yeah.
how you're actually feeling right now.
Exactly how I'm
'cause
feeling right now.
Real life bleeding in. Natalie hasn't slept in 24 hours.
Dora hungry and thirsty for ale.
I'm like, oh, you want some eggs? And by this point,
Yeah.
The bag is just
I'm just gonna
full.
bag
Let me see
full
that
of
bag.
eggs. That's just like, woo!
get 1d4 eggs per day
Nice.
Yeah.
in season. Okay.
Oh. Well, you know what? It'd be weirder if they were seasoned. Fresh out the chicken, they already got salt and pepper on. Be like, whoa,
Yeah,
Hey,
fancy.
that is fancy.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it is her name.
Different season.
You're just dumping it in her
I
stomach.
just have like a salt and pepper shaker on one on each foot
Oh, fancy?
on Fancy's feet, and so when she like moves around the side, it's just like automatically like
On the eggshells. Girl learned culinary arts.
That's
All right, so she came back up. She's there. I totally forgot about her, by the way. Forgot she was a thing.
I'm in.
Yeah. So she's heading towards center of town. You guys get there, and when you arrive, all 5 of you, upon your chicken mounts, everybody just kind of stops what they're doing and just looks at you.
Because we look cool.
On our chicken.
I sort of lean over and I'm like, Captain, you want to say something or you want car?
I'll say something.
Oh,
No, okay. Captain will speak. I think that's appropriate. Attention, everybody.
and I'm like, hey, shut up. Listen.
Citizens of Vilmark, I don't have words to express how I'm feeling right now. As someone who was supposed to lead you, I feel like I have betrayed you, brought you into a situation that you did not sign up for. To rectify this, I have the boat ready, and I will have you set sailed back across the ocean, back to your homes, with 2 years worth of pay to get you started, to reestablish your life. I know a lot of you left to come start a new life here, and I was not able to provide that for you. But I hope to have that opportunity to help on the other side. Please take a few hours to grab any personal effects that you may find left, if it survived, and make your way to the jungle, to the ship. He leans over and speaks to Walk. Like,
Oh,
I'll walk.
walk made it. Walk made it.
I'm counting on you. Do you think you can man the ship? He's like, of course.
Walk
Good old
one
walk.
in the ship.
I'm more than just a pretty face to look at, Captain.
It was very pretty.
Walk.
Part of the ship. Part of
It's
the crew.
like,
Part of the ship.
thank you, Walk.
He made me a cake.
I want to see Nilly and Tilly. What was the wizard's name?
The wizard.
Jimmy John.
Willy Wonka.
Wibbly.
Yankee Dumpling.
Willy Wonka.
He's at his house. I go get him because he's not here.
That's fine.
Gandalf.
Who else? Oh, Dinger. Oh, Dinger's not here. Who we got? Nilly, Tilly, Dinger, Wizard, and
Papa Cyrus.
I've been like
And the lady,
Sure.
and the fighting lady.
I'm positive. Trust me on this, Papa Cyrus.
What's the fighting lady?
Yeah, and then Amir.
Amir.
Amir, yeah.
And me, who's
Come here.
Come here, Amir.
Come here, Amir. I've been suspicious of Dinger this whole time, so I'm just like,
Well,
not
we need
being
to
there.
try to find Dinger. He went off to bury Tinger. Dinger? Gringer?
Dinger. Dinger.
Tinger and Dinger.
Dinger. It was
Dinger.
Dinger.
Yeah, Dinger and yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems so sad.
All right.
about it.
I'm gonna go get the wizard man.
Didn't understand.
Nelly. Come with me. Get wizard man.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
I got enough room to like hike him up on the chicken with me.
No, yeah. He's
All right, so
small.
I get him up there, and as we're going, I'm like, all right, here's the thing. I have forgotten this man's name. I need you to introduce yourself when we get there, so that I can pretend like I have known him all along because he thinks I'm cool, and I want him to keep thinking that. Just straight out tell him, look, I need help with this situation.
This is one of the best role-playing situations I've ever seen.
Okay.
Don't know his name.
Wait. Okay.
And
So-
when you're leaving, I'm like, knock this time.
Okay.
Okay, so as you go off in that direction. All the people come to Kerr. Everybody else just like disperse and kind of gathers things that they can find, any food left over, personal belongings, and they just kind of start bringing it to the middle of town. When you get to the wizard shack, and knock, and he was like, "There's so many visitors today. Who is it?"
Skarsgård.
"Oh, Kerr, my friend. Yes, okay." And he opens the door, and he's like, "Oh, you brought a
And I'm like,
friend."
oh, you made it. And I'm like, give him a hug. And I like turn around and I'm looking at Dinger and I'm like, don't score me on this. And I'm like, yes, we've got the survivors. A lot is going on. Captain needs to see you right away.
Oh, Captain wants to see me?
Yes, because we're sending some people back.
Oh my, I don't want to go back.
Well, you need to let him know,
I like my home.
right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I will go. I will go tell him now. And he turns around, he shuts the door, and waves his hand over the knob and runs
And I
back.
give Nilly one of
What? Hello? He kind of turns around as he's walking. Oh, just good day.
And as the wizard walks by, I look at him. I'm like, "Well, let's screw the pooch on that one, didn't you?"
You didn't get, you were like hugging him, and then you didn't give me
Oh,
a
it's
chance
simple.
to introduce.
Hello, my name's Tinger. No, you're Dilly. Who am I? Oh, God. Yeah, Carl,
You're Kurt.
Yeah, Carl almost died today. All right, anyway, let's go. And I imagine I can't get all three of us on the chicken, so we just sort of walk him back, and Bear's
he
there.
already took off towards town when you guys were talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we start heading back.
He's just floating back on his own ant.
All right. What are you two doing?
I'm just waiting back at the place.
Waiting with the
And
cat.
I'm just like staring at Savory with my hand like this. Give me my mark.
I'm kind of nibbling on my bone a little
I'll
bit.
have your
Give me
orb.
my thing.
Like
Captain
I'm gonna
has
clean up the
Give me my
meat
thing.
cuts.
Give me my thing.
Real good bone.
Give me the thing.
I will give it back in time.
Find a rough rock, and you're like,
Promise you'll give me the thing.
I promise I will give you the orb. Yes.
The captain is like, hasn't been up to here. How long has the captain known me now? Too
months.
long.
Since the boat ride till now.
It was a month
I know
ride
it was
here.
Savory who knew me before, I guess.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so we get all back, and I guess we've got all of our
Yeah.
named NPCs together.
All right. The captain sits there and
We had other ones, they're just dead.
Right. Yeah.
kind of delivers his spiel about if you want to stay, we will have you. If you don't, that's your choice, and you can go back on the ship. And like I said, 2 years' pay is yours.
We didn't get that deal.
We get 2 years.
Like the worst people ever.
So as they're doing this,
You know, I just want everything.
Yeah.
without much hesitation, Gilly and Nilly are immediately like, yes, we'll stay. We're here. We like it here.
I reach up and I give them knuckles.
Even though they're just
It's like they're-
Yeah, well,
we
forget your
would not be
friends,
able
it's
to go
important.
back
Even after
to.
they
especially after they stab you.
We would not be able to go back home. It's just there's no life. I'm sure that yeah, we'll stay here. And
Oh, did you find Jameson?
oh yeah, Jameson's there.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
full.
yeah,
Is he
Jameson.
full?
It's Bar. Bear.
Versus. Be interesting one day.
So, are you allowed to have two of them, or you
No.
just have one? So they're gonna have to do something.
Well, they're gonna have to take care of Jameson.
Yeah,
Oh, got you.
they'll take care of Jameson.
Got you.
For all we know, one of them's a ranger.
We don't know anything
Yeah,
about
I don't know nothing about any of these
Except they
people.
can kill some stuff.
Yeah, and he's got a whip of all things.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's
That's a
Indiana
good
Jones.
Yeah.
Indiana Skulls.
Yeah. That's a great
Baker.
name, actually. Indiana Jones.
Amir also agrees.
That's good.
Why does she
That
want to
is a
stay?
good name.
Because she has a bigger knife than you. That's
She makes some kind of story of being a warrior, and she has a chance to test her strength and what she's
bored
worth
back
here that she would not be able to do back home.
Kurt's like, Death Wish, I get it.
Thought we were gonna go see Dragon, not die.
As they're having this
Same
conversation, the wizard rolls up and
A segue.
the captain's like,
What's up?
Tillich, what say you? Like, Captain, I very much would like to stay, but I regretfully will not be joining you on your expedition.
Oh, come on, Tilly.
I am going to remain here and conduct my research that I've become quite fond of. There's lots of anomalies in this area that I would love to study. So I will
I'm
be
like,
staying here.
Tillich, you know we all staying, right?
Well, yes, but wherever you're going, I am not going as well.
So you're gonna stay here?
I'm going to stay here in my shack and live out my days researching magic.
Whatever, Tilly.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the attitude
whatever
Captain has. Like,
steams your
whatever floats your
veins.
boat.
Yeah. Whatever,
Do
man.
what you
Yeah.
want, man.
Better help me out if I ever come back. I'm just saying. 'Cause if you,
Enchant a weapon for me.
I'm telling you. Talking card burned up.
You could use your
And
whole ability.
the captain's like,
Ah.
fine, that's your own, you know, if that's what you want to do, I respect that. One more thing, and he kind of leans over and whispers something in his ear, and Tillich kind of cuts eyes at you. Fine. Fine. Young lady,
Yeah, Mr. Tinnick.
Tillich, thank you very much.
Yeah, come on, girl. Get his name right. It's our good friend Tillich, who
Tillich.
we've known for a while now.
I understand.
That would be like a child to tell him.
Yeah,
He didn't even know your name.
I understand that you have a wish for your chicken to become large. While I don't understand this is something, yes, I could do for you.
You and me both.
You want it permanent large, or you want it travel size and then large?
I want her to be a stone, and then I toss her out. She's big.
May I see your chicken?
Or I just do something and she becomes big. I don't care either way.
Well, it's a very different process either way. You need to tell me how you wanted this to work.
This your rodeo, Hoss.
I want her to be a stone.
You want her to be a stone.
Be careful.
Do you have a stone? I do. A necklace, perhaps. Something.
This is gonna be fancy. And can I get one of her eggs? Turn it to her. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. It's an egg, and I'm like, can you turn this into a rock?
You may turn the egg into a rock.
Yes.
And turn the chicken into a rock.
The egg. Yes.
Becoming expensive.
He looks up at the captain. Give me egg! He takes the egg. He takes the rock. And he puts them one in each hand. And he closes his eyes and he's just chanting something. And he opens up the hand that had the rock, and the rock is gone. And he opens up the hand with the egg, and the egg is turned into a rock.
Step one done.
See, for magic to work, for something to be added, something needs to be taken away. So I take away the rock, the egg now is the rock. So now, for the chicken to become the egg rock, I have to take away the chicken. And he snaps the chicken's neck.
Alchemy, homie.
Stay with me. All is well. And he starts to chant, and you see this this chicken life force coming out of the chicken, and it just accumulates in the egg. Hopefully that worked. And he hands you the egg. Give it a toss.
I'm like leaning on
Unsafe. Girl, toss it here. Girl, toss it here. Toss it here, and I let go.
Go fancy.
It lands at your feet, and as soon as it lands, it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
It's like, oh, I forgot. There's a trigger word. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you want the trigger word to be?
Oh,
Fancy it is. And as soon as you say fancy, this chicken, same size as your mouth, springs forth out of the egg and launches Kerr backwards through the air. And before you see this large, fancy chicken. And it kind of looks around, and you can see just like crazy chicken eyes. And it's like, just like this loud.
It like echoes.
Yeah.
I immediately start taking the saddle off one of the horrendous chickens, and I'm just happy. I'm like, thank you, Gandalf, and like hug him around the middle, and I know he hates that. And I'm like,
Now, if you don't mind, I believe my debt to you is paid, Captain. You have no reign over me, and I will be on my way.
Wow, you're doing a favor for that one. I get up and I'm like, okay.
saddle
I
up.
wasn't expecting that, you know. You wake up and the last thing you expect is giant chicken.
Yeah.
I really, at the end of this, I will be showing a picture of Fancy.
I'm gonna take your chicken that you don't want anymore,
Yeah.
The
and
dead
I'm gonna
one?
give that to Anthony. No, the one that she was riding.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be Anthony's now. So we're both riding one.
There's a lot of things I can be cool with, but I don't know if I can be cool with a giant ant
Well-
riding a chicken.
What if I tied that one to my other one so he doesn't have to do anything?
Oh, he's like a
just sit
pack
there.
mule. He's like a pack mule.
Yeah.
You do like
That's
tie Anthony on the side of the chicken, just
No,
like he's
no.
a sack.
Like a
Okay.
saddlebag. You put him on a saddlebag.
I'm gonna tie that one to my chicken so that I just haul stuff on that extra chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a pack chicken.
Yeah, I have a
chicken.
pack chicken.
Okay.
Cool. That's
The
a
pack
thing.
chicken runs away. Anthony's tied to it. You gotta
Nah,
be in it.
Anthony can keep up. He likes to walk.
Yeah.
And dig.
And bite.
And steam.
And eat livers.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So I'm like, let's go find a dragon.
Oh, well, calm down, girl.
What is her obsession with dragons?
I don't know.
It's the biggest bird you can find.
It's not a bird.
No, definitely not a bird.
My dad told me it was a bird.
Your dad's a liar.
No.
My dad's dead. How dare
I
you?
know. You keep saying it. She's... Okay.
It's like milk or apple juice like, in my glass.
A little bit of both.
You take out your pack of candy cigarettes and start packing them.
It's just
Okay.
this, I like the image of her just in a pink fluffy dress with armor over it, and just like a candy cigarette. It's wonderful.
Alright, okay, so we need to get everybody on
Did you
sheet.
get your furry underwear before you left?
They're
Fun.
always on me.
On
The
always
ones
on
that
my
they
Yeah,
burned
so it's like-
down?
Oh.
On
Yeah,
sheet.
we'll give them a
Probably
little bit more
packed
time
up.
to gather their things. I can handle that. Why don't you guys go see if you can find a bed to crash in?
Agreed.
Sounds
And-
good to Dolor.
Something to eat.
That too.
I might well
I'm not sure what's
the.
around, but maybe you can find something.
Is the inn still?
About to
Is it
say,
up?
is the tavern just gone, or is it? Even if it's like almost like derelict,
It's like
can we still
waiting.
kind of just get in there and make something to eat
If
and
it
crash?
has a good closet in it, I'm going.
There's a set.
Yeah.
So going back to the tavern, it was on fire whenever you freed all the animals. That part of it has burned down, but the door is still intact, the windows are still intact, and it looks like most of the building is still intact. Also, looking over to the right where the boarding house is, that looks like it hasn't really been touched.
Okay.
Some broken wooden panels on the outside, but other than that, nothing, no fire damage that you could see from where you're at.
I go and find Frank's body.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough. You remember where it was.
Yeah, and I take him back to his inn out back,
Aw.
and we do a funeral pyre for Frank.
And I'm like,
So we're gonna burn him.
Yeah.
it's like, who is that guy?
And I take the knife he was defending himself with after we kind of get it all going. I go in there and like I pull 3 drinks for us, and I take his knife and I just stab it right into the bar, and we toast Frank. To Frank.
For Frank.
Oh, Frank.
For Frank.
Get your actual fucking thing. To Frank.
For
For
Frank.
Frank. Frank?
For Frank.
And then we eat and crash.
Yeah.
I make lots of scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You realize
can
now
make-
she lays
She's
eggs
like
this
this
big.
big.
She's
Yeah.
ostrich egg in it now.
We
love it.
have plenty of food always.
So,
Sounds like.
does the captain come finally eat with us? He said he was gonna talk to us over
They were gonna handle
meal.
the people.
The peeps. Gotcha.
Yeah, getting them on the ship.
I crash. Like after I eat, I get Bear and we go in my room and we crash.
Same.
Luckily enough, your room and everything in it is still intact. That part was kind of just not messed with, really.
Right.
Cool.
I sleep, but then I get up very early to like brush and fawn over.
I'm gonna see you guys crash about 7 a.m.
A.M.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And just like that, we're nocturnal.
Probably should be here. When I wake up in the morning, I take the bracelet that I found with the weird words.
Mm-hmm.
Which this one looks like. What is that? Aldovan. And I gotten like some of that like jewelry off, and I'm like just use some of my like lock picking stuff to like pinch it all together, and I make it into a necklace, and then
Like the necklace and the bracelet combined? Or what do you-
yeah, just to make it longer.
She
so
extends
fit.
it with a
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to
Okay.
like so it fits around my neck, and then of course I keep the lock on as well for the thing that the orb that I don't currently have. But yeah, I make that around my neck where it's visible.
Okay.
So if anybody sees it and is like,
So I wake up.
Yeah. You guys,
Roll to wake up.
you
you
never wake up.
guys crash about in between 7 and 8 a.m. that morning. Sleep all day. Sleep through the night.
Dang, we were tired.
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
And you wake up right as the sun's coming up. Roll me perception, everybody. Everybody.
Is it day? What day is it?
19.
What year is it? Nat 20 for me, and Bear has a 17.
I have 17 too. Me and Burr's like,
All right. So, as you guys are kind of coming to, the sun's coming up, so a little bit of light's trickling in through your window. For a moment, you feel like you've lost all track of time. Birds are chirping outside. The tone coming from outside seems super peaceful compared to what you were going through before you passed out. You hear coming from what seems like inside the building somewhere this low rumbling noise. It seems like it's coming down the hall, from down the hall.
I open my door and like peek out into the hallway.
You don't see
are you
anything.
stealthing this?
Oh,
But
God,
you
no.
could tell you could tell which direction it's coming from. So you
All
stick
right,
your head
and-
out and you
Oh,
look
God.
right, it's coming from that way.
I love that we
Alright.
don't have a rogue in the bunch of us.
Nope. I go into Dolores' room and then I go to the closet and I open the door and like I over necessarily like put my hand on his mouth and shake him awake and like Dolores,
What?
don't scream.
Scream?
No, don't scream.
Okay.
Don't scream.
I've never heard Diller scream.
Something is in the building.
Yeah.
Don't listen.
We're in the building.
I materialize
I know.
behind you. I'm like, did y'all hear something in the building?
Yes. Listen.
Okay.
But
I
then,
think there's girl sleeping.
No, go right there.
Oh God.
I know.
Where did you come from?
You got a bell around her.
Okay.
So we need to be quiet and go figure out what that is because it sounds big.
It sounds deep. Like
Okay.
it's got
Deep.
some bass to
Okay,
it.
hold on one
It's
second.
all about that bass.
Anthony. He walks over and I just like hop on him. Okay, let's go.
So now I think we're trying to stealthily go try to figure out what it is.
All right, give me some stealth rolls.
So I
Whoa, Bear's actually
I
pretty
have to
stealthy.
Roll for Anthony and me.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's got skills.
Dirty 20.
You got skills.
Got skills.
I work out.
All right.
I got skills. I don't know where it came from.
All right, I have a 21. Bear
See.
has a 26.
Oh,
Bear's like, shh.
so Anthony has a 5.
Okay.
He's the loudest ant you've ever heard.
Dolores got 18. Yeah.
All right.
Like a sacrificial lamb to slaughter.
As you guys are making your way down the hallway,
Anthony just falls.
we'll find out next time on
Oh, he's the worst.
Da-da, da-da,
All right, we'll stop.